Abel Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day today, and today we'll be visiting Abel Tasman National Park. But first, we got an aqua taxi to catch.
Jump on there, guys. Obviously low tide now, so we go right across the sand flats here and right out the front. When you're coming back this afternoon, if you're on one of our taxis or even if you're walking past or you notice the ocean, it'll be right up to the rocks there.
Once on board, we enjoyed a beautiful boat ride that took us around the coast, including a quick stop at the famous Split Apple Rock. You also see plenty of kayakers around the bay, and if you're lucky, you may even spot some seals hanging out on the rocks. We've arrived at the first spot in Anchorage, and time to get off the boat.
I am the only one wearing a long pants.
We've just been dropped off in the beautiful beaches of Anchorage, and we're about to begin our hike. I want to say these beaches are really nice. They're quite secluded, and a lot of people have come out here with picnic baskets and are just gonna probably enjoy an afternoon here. Unlike us, we're gonna have to hike about 4.5 hours to get to our final destination. We begin our hike. Next stop, Cleopatra pools. For this trail, when it's low tide, there's actually a shortcut you can take. But unfortunately for us, the tide's rising, so we're not gonna take it, and we'll have to take the high tide route, which takes about an hour or so longer. We're gonna need to cross the river here and take off our shoes again. Here we go. Oh my God, it's harder than it looks. All right, that was quite the experience, but I've passed it and gotta keep chugging along. We've got quite a tight schedule. We have to catch our water taxi in about 3 hours, but we really wanna check out this cool little pool or pond over here called Cleopatra's Pools. And so we're taking about a 10-minute detour to come check it out. And apparently there's a natural water slide, which we're super excited to see what it's like. That was a fun little detour, and now we're definitely running behind schedule. So we're gonna have to hike a lot faster to get to our final destination in time. Let's go. Let's see if we can make it. Otherwise, we may be stranded here in Abel Tasman for the night. The tide has started to rise, so the hike along the trail that we're on right now, you can actually start seeing the water, and so we're basically just hiking along the water, which is super beautiful and super nice. Oh my God. Okay, we just arrived at Torrent Bay. We cut about 15 minutes off our time, but we still have exactly 2 hours to go before the boat leaves, and it's about 2 hours and 20 minutes away. So still gotta shave off another 20 minutes before we get to Bark Bay, which is our final destination for tonight. So keep chugging along. As for this hike difficulty, I'd say it's relatively moderate. There's some uphill and downhill when you're entering and exiting the bays. For the most part, as you're weaving through the mountains, it's pretty flat, so pretty reasonable hike, even for non-hikers like the both of us. There hasn't been any signs in a while, so we can't really tell if we're making any progress in terms of our time. And we're also feeling quite hungry. So in order to make our time, I'm gonna walk and eat at the same time. We just passed a sign that says it'll be about 30 more minutes And we have about 30 more minutes till our aqua taxi, so I think we're just on time. I don't know why the aqua taxis end so early in the day. I feel like they can keep running much later and give hikers like us, you know, who want to take a lot of photos and videos, a lot more time to really enjoy this wonderful park, but it is what it is. And so if you do want to get more time to take photos and take your time, I'll definitely recommend the earlier boats. Wow, the water's so blue. Almost there. We can see the bay. I don't think our taxi's here yet though. Oh, this is a cute little campground they have over here. Gotta walk along the beach to get to where the aqua taxi is. We have a couple more minutes to spare. All right, getting on the boat. Woo. So we just got back after a long hike. And before we go, I want to give you a few tips on how to maximize your trip here.
Make sure you bring the waterproof boots because you have to cross a lot of river and the trail with water.
There's definitely amazing views of the bay, but a lot of the path is through the forest, and there's only a couple bits and pieces of the trail that you can see the beautiful bay. And so there's no need to book a really long trip unless you're planning on hiking the whole thing. So what I would recommend is booking a much shorter trip and just really enjoying maybe the time on the beach or the time of the beautiful views. All right, with that, we will see you guys next time as we continue our road trip down the west coast of the South Island tomorrow.